My biggest fears include thalassophobia, which is the fear of the ocean, arachnophobia, and apeirophobia, which is the fear of immortality. And I'm going to be telling some stories I've had from all these phobias. So I was playing this one game called Subnautica, and I need to go to the crash zone for engine shards of the Cyclops. And I'm just going to show the video. But don't worry, I survived. If I didn't, I would have had to throw my Switch. To your average simpleton, this video isn't scary in the slightest. But that's the power of thalassophobia. I have a few stories with arachnophobia, but I'll tell the most recent one. I wanted to pull a little prank, so I grabbed this plastic spider I had. I balanced the spider on the light switch to scare anybody who wanted to turn on the bathroom lights. And when I walked back into the bathroom to check if the spider was still there, and sure enough, it was there. I got jump scared by a fake spider I was going to look for. Now that's just pathetic. Okay, so the living forever fear doesn't really have a story to go with it, so I'm just gonna go more into detail of how it's scary. All of your friends would grow up and get old and eventually die. And when the sun eventually explodes and destroys everything, you'll just float aimlessly through space forever. Hundreds of years will pass and you're wishing for an end, but there never will be. That's terrifying. I made a kind of a 3-part mystery series with codes and hidden messages, and I asked people if they figured out the deeper meaning, I would give them a shout out. And someone figured it out, well, relatively at least. Giant shout out to Ikuru. You have no idea how many takes it took to properly pronounce this name. But yeah, he figured out most of what was important. Also, shout out to my cousin for translating the binary code. At this point in the video, I don't know what to say, so I'm just going to say the top 3 most common fears in America. According to Google, the 3rd most common phobia in America is phobias of animals, specifically spiders. The silver medal goes to the most common phobia, which goes to fear of heights, which I personally do not have. The number 1 most common phobia in America is public speaking, which, I would consider like 100 people as a big crowd of people.